is served. So I have a toasted Asiago bagel and Colby Jack cheese, eggs, and some bacon. And then of course some tater tots. Oh my gosh, this looks and smells so good. Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It is Monday morning. So the last clip you guys saw was Saturday morning. We were making those bagel sandwiches, which were so freaking good. And then this clip here. So basically, within like 20 minutes of finishing eating the bagel sandwiches, and we're like, oh, we are all settled in for like a peaceful weekend. We had a few errands we needed to run, a few things we wanted to do around the house, and everything immediately got derailed. We got a call from a family member that another family member was being rushed to the hospital and was in critical condition. So we needed to go out of town because the hospital was out of town. So we called my parents, they agreed to watch the dogs, packed everything, packed an overnight bag, dropped off the dogs, and headed to the hospital. So we were there all of Saturday until I think like 9:30 p.m. when the hospital kind of like kicks you out because visiting hours end at 9. We came back first thing in the morning, and then yesterday afternoon, one of the family members that was with us in the waiting room had their own medical emergency and had to be rushed downstairs to the emergency department. We got home late last night and pretty much went straight to bed. And so it has been a journey, a very like tiring weekend, definitely. Not the restful weekend we thought that we were going to have. So, you know, going back into the work week a little more tired than anticipated, but you know, all in all, so happy that we were able to like be there for them and then with the rest of the family to like support, and also, you know, happy that everything is turning out well. So we are back to work today. Business as usual, but with, you know, we need a little extra caffeine today. But I wanted to just pop in because I feel like that was like such an abrupt change. Like we went from preparing for a very chill, relaxing, productive weekend to nothingness, because obviously I did not vlog at the hospital or the medical emergencies, you know what I mean? Thanks for tuning in, guys. And we will have more clips that are closer together than a 2-day gap. So the rest of this vlog should be pretty cohesive, but yeah, that is what is going on. Okay, so it is several hours later. I ended up having a number of different fires to put out at work. Of course, you know, it is Monday morning, giving all the Monday morning vibes. So I just finally finished, and unfortunately, like, you guys, it's almost noon. So I'm gonna make something for lunch here, and then I need to head out, and I have a few offices I have to visit. I was originally going to drive out to a territory or a like city that's like 2.5 hours away, and that's just gonna have to be tomorrow. So I let my offices know, rescheduling, or I'm sorry, that has to happen Wednesday because I have meetings tomorrow. So I'm just like moving around my schedule, trying to like accommodate everything. It has just been a hectic day. So now I'm gonna make something to eat and then officially leave. So let's get all packed and ready to go. So I've got all the ingredients here, got a pan out, already put some olive oil in there, and then I have some water with salt and olive oil here for the pasta. So honestly, I'm so quick at this, I can pull this whole meal together in like 15 minutes. So let's go. all done. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. It smells so good. Okay, let's try maybe a smaller bite than that. And I always make like too much sauce for the amount of pasta. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a huge bite. Yes, perfect. Every time, perfect. Oh my gosh, yes. Well, I'm going to enjoy my lunch and then head out to work, and I'll see you guys tonight. Hi guys, so it is hours later. It is just about 5 o'clock. Just got home, immediately changed into sweats and like a comfy shirt. But on my way home, I had to stop by this like FedEx print shop, right? So I have some meetings tomorrow, and I was realizing this morning I don't have all of the like the papers and flyers and different things that I need for the meeting. So I placed an order at like FedEx office to have everything that I need printed. So while I was talking to one of my customers today, I have a missed call, and like caller ID is FedEx. And so I know they always call me when the order's ready. So although I missed the call, I was like, okay, order's ready, no problem. So after work, head there. So I get there, and the guy's like, you know, what's your name? Tell him my name, and he's like, oh, good, so you got the voicemail. And I was like, no, I knew what time my order would be ready, so I missed a call from you guys, and I just put two together. He's like, so you didn't get the voicemail? I was like, I mean, I might have gotten the voicemail. And he's like, oh, I just thought that's how you knew to like come get your order. I'm like, okay. I don't think so. So he goes and gets my order, and so I'm pulling up and I look at the voicemail, and you know, like the voicemail like will like transcribe into kind of like text. And so I look at it, I only read the first two words. I'm immediately irritated. Hello, gorgeous. And I just swipe up and like just, you know, close the whole app. And I was just like, I'm over it. That's incredibly unprofessional, not about it. No wonder you keep asking me if I got the voicemail, because you're like trying to hit on me through voicemail. Like, that's so unprofessional and irritating. So I get my package and I, you know, go to my car. So then in the car, I'm like, okay, let's find out once and for all, because that's incredibly, you know, unprofessional. Well, first I finished reading this, and hello, gorgeous sausage. Just calling to inform you that your order is ready for pickup. I was like, gorgeous sausage? Wait, what? Okay, guys. Literally, where did AI get that from? Listen to this voicemail.
Hello, Brooke. This is Dante from FedEx office. Just calling to inform you that your print order is ready for pickup.
Hello, Brooke. This is Dante from FedEx office. How did you go from hello, Brooke, this is Dante from FedEx office to hello, gorgeous sausage? Dude, I don't know. But I'm so glad that I didn't say anything to him, because when I just read the hello gorgeous, and I was just like, sexual harassment, putting that away, not even entertaining it. Thank God I'm not confrontational. If I would have said something to him, like gotten mad at him for the voicemail, and literally this man's just leaving a regular professional voicemail, I would have been so embarrassed. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. So I just sat in my car for a while, and I just could not gather myself because it was just so funny. So yeah, had to let you guys know. So watch out for the AI. It's out here doing all kinds of wild stuff. So if you ever get a weird looking voicemail, actually listen to it. Don't always read, because clearly it's just out here making things up. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. So it is Tuesday morning. It's about 7:15 right now, and the sun is just coming up. You can still see it's pretty dark in here, but I'm so happy that the sun is starting to come up now, because when it wasn't coming up till like 8:15, that was the freaking worst. And so although it's still like really hard to get up for me when it's dark outside, at least, you know, like while I'm getting ready, the sun is rising. And so little by little, it's like every few weeks, you know, it's like the sun is rising like 10 minutes earlier. I think every week it's rising like, I think 5 minutes earlier, if I remember correctly. I had like done a deep dive on the weather app, like the Apple weather app. You can see all the sunrise, sunsets, and I was like figuring out how long I have to wait until the sun is going to be rising at a good time. But also in March is daylight savings. I can't wait for that, because when the sun is up early, I have no issue getting up early. Like, I can rise with the sun. Like, I love a natural wake up from the sun. It is just so hard to wake up to an alarm, to darkness, you know what I mean? Last night, we were just so tired. I don't feel like we fully recovered from just the long days. Like, in a hospital, you're literally doing nothing, yet somehow, like when you're visiting someone, it's just so draining. I feel like it's just because like you're in a high stress environment. At no point in time are you getting comfortable. You're not eating well and like fueling your body. Like, I mean, just all in all, it's exhausting. I ate an entire large container of blueberries and that was my dinner because I was not cooking. Darren ate like chips and salsa for dinner. Like, we just, yeah, we were not putting in any effort to dinner, and then we were in bed by 7:30. We watched a documentary and went to bed. I think if I go to bed early tonight, I think I'll be good to go. So now I'm getting ready for work. I do have some pre-scheduled meetings today, so I've got some places to be, people to see. I also just got my new little auto ship package for my eyebrow brush. And honestly, like, I have my auto ship down to a freaking T. Because look, this is all that's left. Do you see that very, very, very tiny little amount on the end? Literally, this is rolled all the way up. I was getting so stressed yesterday that I was about to run out, like one eyebrow in. But yeah, I have the auto ship on lock. And then yesterday I also just ordered, or just had delivered. This is the Becca Cosmetics Smashbox. And this is like under eye color corrector, and I'm almost out of this. I don't know what it is, like the film, like this kind of like rose gold film stuff on top of this. Literally, it goes from perfect to like looking like it got run over in honestly less than a month. Like, I don't know what the deal is. Like, I don't throw my makeup in here. Like, it has a spot that it sits. Like, how are you getting so scratched up? I don't know. So I go through one of these, I think like every like 6-7 months. And it's not being abused. Like, I don't know why it always looks like it's been run over. So ignore that. I don't know why that looks so rough, but it is what it is. Hello there. So it's like 8:10. As you guys saw, I have already gotten started with work. I have a lunch meeting today, so I need to put together all of like the packets and information and everything to have that ready for everyone. So while I do that, I decided I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I'm going to make something to eat. So right now I just put a pot with a little bit of water in here on the stove, and I'm going to make just some plain Quaker oats. This is just the quick 1-minute oats, and then I add a little bit of salt, a little bit of just regular white sugar, and then some milk. So I've got everything right here, so I'm just waiting for the oats to come to a boil, or I'm sorry, for the water to come to a boil, and then I'll add the oats. Hello party people, it's a few hours later, just got home from work. It's about 5 o'clock and it is crazy out there. I've already changed into PJs, put on a robe because it's just cold. Like, we have the heater on, but it's just, yeah, it is not cute outside. It has been pouring rain. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but we're experiencing what is called an atmospheric river, which apparently just means it aggressively dumps rain in a very certain like specific area, and we are part of the area. It's basically a whole section of like the middle of Northern California, and that includes us. So we are just getting really windy, aggressive rains, and like, yeah, just the weather's not great. So because of that, we have decided that we want something warm, cozy, so I'm gonna homemade chocolate chip cookies. I always use the Toll House recipe that's on the back of the semi-sweet chocolate chips. However, instead of semi-sweet, I always use the Toll House milk chocolate chips. I just think the milk chocolate ones taste better, and then I omit any nuts because I just don't like nuts in my cookies. But other than removing the nuts and switching from semi-sweet to milk chocolate, I follow the recipe to a T. So we're doing that, and then we were supposed to go grocery shopping on Sunday, but obviously we were out of town. And so we are getting low on groceries, and there's not much we can make, and we are not going into the weather. So we're gonna be doing breakfast for dinner tonight, and breakfast is kind of all we have the supplies for. So we're just gonna make it work. So, you know, this is, it's gonna be an interesting meal time, but you know what? We're gonna make the most of it. They look wonderful. And then I have another batch that I just put into the oven. And then I have here 18 cookies. I have 2 layers of 9 that I like scooped them out, and then I kind of flattened them, and then I have parchment between them. And I'm gonna freeze this so that we can have fresh cookies in a few weeks or a few days, whenever we want. So I'm just gonna make like 24, or I guess 24 plus whatever this is, and call it a day. Breakfast for dinner, and we're watching a new show called Dark Matter. It's actually really good. Good morning, guys. I'm just finishing getting ready. It's 7:30 right now. I also got word this morning, like maybe 10 minutes ago, that my sister is heading to the hospital. She is pregnant and her due date is today. So she went in yesterday, but she wasn't far along enough in labor, so they're like, it's gonna be several hours, and they sent her back home. So she's been just, you know, going through the motions at home, and now it's looking like things are close enough together, like contraction wise, that she's heading back to the hospital this morning. Before I continue, hydration first. Let's take 3 big sips. Okay. I've actually really been on my hydration game. I've been drinking 2.5 to 3 Stanleys a day. I'm going to be back at the hospital later today. So yeah, this is just a really hospital heavy week, it seems. Just hitting all the local hospitals. And, oh, did I get, yeah, I got setting powder on my robe. Oh well. So very excited to meet my nephew. And oh my gosh, it's a crazy week. That was the best timing ever. Literally, as I went to turn the recording back on, the battery died. Love that. Because when the battery dies in the middle of a clip, it deletes the entire clip. And so, like, it died before I even started, so I could switch it. Oh, perfect timing. But this is the bread. So Dave's Killer Bread, it's the 21 whole grains in seeds. So yeah, this one or the Milton's multigrain, those are the best. So this one I guess kind of isn't, I mean, it doesn't say multigrain, but I'm gonna say 21 is multi of the grains. And if you ever make a grilled cheese with this, you gotta go Colby Jack. Game changer. Okay, I just made my grilled cheese. I kind of burned it. It's a little bit dark. I decided while my grilled cheese was cooking that I was gonna do the dishes, and then when I flipped it, then I was like, okay, there are other things on the counter, I'm gonna put things away, like straighten up. So I was trying to multitask, and I did successfully multitask, but it resulted in a very very well done grilled cheese. But nonetheless, I had my breakfast. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I need to change and head out to work. Okay, we just finished the shoot, but we are ready to go. It went so well.
Okay, but your sandwich is 100.
Food has been collected. Yum. Okay, so I didn't show you guys, but this morning I came outside or like out of the room, and Darren had got me flowers. Right when I wake up, I get in the shower, and so when I was in the shower, he brought them out. But look how beautiful they are. And then here's the food. So Darren got a mac and cheese, and it was a Chick's Loaded Mac. So there's like chicken strips on here and stuff, and then the coleslaw and the pickles. And then he also got one of the sliders in here that he is saving for later because he really just wanted to try it. Open this up. So that's what that looks like. That looks really good. And then you get to pick how hot it is. So he got his the 400. And this one's 400, which is really hot. And then I got mine 200. I was gonna do 300, but I guess 200 is cayenne pepper and 400 is ghost pepper. So I got the 3 chicken strips and fries. Let's try the fries. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Okay. So it's like that beer batter crunch, but then it's also seasoned. I feel like usually it's one or the other, but they did both. Yes, I approve. Okay, so Darren started eating so you guys can kind of see. So we have the chicken here, and then down here we have like the mac and cheese, and the mac and cheese is actually really good. So he's eating it all together with the slaw and everything because that's how you're supposed to eat it. Personally, I'm kind of picking between. But you guys, this is so good. The sauces, I thought this was a cheese sauce, but it's not. It's some sort of dipping sauce, and this is kind of like an aioli or something, but they're really good. Good morning, guys. So I did not talk to you yesterday morning because while I got ready, I was on the phone with some people very important in our lives, and we got the final announcement that they are moving back to the area. Right now they live very far, and they are finally moving. So incredibly excited about that. So Darren and I were FaceTiming them yesterday morning. I'm like unloading this bag that I had all of my getting ready stuff in, because yesterday afternoon we also did a photo shoot. So that was really fun. We wanted some updated family photos. We took the pups. It was gonna be that's kind of crazy. Oh well. So we took the pups and we were trying to get some pictures of the 4 of us, and we were so excited about it. And basically very early on, I mean within the first 5 minutes, we discovered that the dogs weren't going to be able to be in it because they were trying to run away. They were like crying, they were trying to hide because they are terrified of camera flash. And we knew that from the Christmas pictures. Like, I don't know, but we just like kind of completely forgot, and I don't know. I really thought that that was gonna go a lot better. So it was honestly kind of a bust in that sense, but it's okay. Ended up just doing the rest of the shoot with just me and Darren, and that's just gonna have to be okay. So I think the photographer said she was reviewing the photos and she said she thinks she got 2 with the dogs in it. So like that they were looking and not like in action running out of it, like the frame. So definitely did not go the way we thought. I had like a Pinterest board and all these inspo pics of like all the different poses with the pups, and it took a long time to like find good ones because also a lot of like dog incorporated in like, I feel like inspo pics are like either one dog or like small dogs. And so finding ones with like 2 big dogs that can be done in a studio was also like tricky. So yeah, it was a little bit sad, but I still have high hopes that it's going to come out. We did one that was like white, you know, like white tops and like light wash jeans, like, you know, the classic look. And then we did another one that was like black tie. So I still think that they're gonna turn out beautifully. Just a little bit disappointed that the pups are not going to be as involved in it as we thought. So yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. But because of that, for the first time in like months, I have my fingernails done, and then you guys saw I got my my toes done as well. I feel like I haven't had a pedicure in just a little bit too long. It feels really nice to be all spruced up. Other news, my sister was discharged from the hospital. And all is well. Her baby boy is absolute perfection. That little boy has more hair than I have literally ever seen on a baby. Like, her other kids were born with a full head of hair, but like, you know, like a full head of hair, but like you can see a little bit of scalp here and there. Like, you know, there are some like little bit thinner spots. This child, like, he has more hair than me. Like, obviously, you know, not long, but like his hair is so thick. Like, even if you like rub like, you know, your hand across and kind of move the hairs, like you can't see the scalp. Like, he has such thick hair that he's so freaking cute. So cute. When I look at him, I see like certain expressions he makes. He looks exactly like my dad. And then other expressions he makes, he looks exactly like his dad. So like, it's so weird because you see like representation from like both sides of the family, which is like not the case with their other kids. The firstborn looks only like their dad, like exclusively. Like, they only got his genetics, like none of ours. And then their second looks exclusively like my dad's side of the family. Like, it doesn't even look like my mom's side, because I feel like me and my sister look like my mom more so, but looks like our dad. And then this third one is like a combo of the two. Like, this child, I feel like, is gonna be one of those kids where it's like, oh, I can super see your mom and your dad in you. I feel like he's gonna be one of those, which I feel like is so good. Because the first one, I did feel a little bad for my sister. Like, of course, she's so freaking cute, but literally she's her dad's twin. And I was like, dang, you went through all of that and the kid doesn't even look like you. Like, from a lineup, you can definitely tell who her dad is, but they would pass you up as mom. And yeah, second one, pass up dad as being related. But this one, I'm like, you guys got the perfect mix. So they both have kind of like a little bit of a mini them, and then like a combo. Hello, welcome to my bathroom. So I just got fully ready. I mean, I even just did lipstick. I was watching a vlog and I just got a little bit carried away because I'm literally not leaving the house today. But here we are. I don't feel like I'm clipping my hair. But here we are. So I've decided that I'm going to wash my makeup brushes because, yeah, they fully are like the color of makeup and they're no longer white. And it has been, whoosh, I mean, at least 3 weeks since I washed them. And I think you're supposed to wash them like weekly. So I am overdue. Oh, it's time to do that. Luckily, it hasn't made me like break out or anything, but during the shoot yesterday, as like my noses started to get oily, I was like using my powder brush on it, and usually I never touch up with, like, my makeup brushes are only used for the first time, because then usually, you know, I'm at work, I'm out and about, and it just is what it is. I'll use like either like tissue or you know, like toilet seat covers in like bathrooms, they have like that oil absorbing, so like I'll use like those to dab, but like I'll never use my brushes again because like I don't want to like put oil on it. So they only touch like my clean skin. So now that I've done that, I'm kind of, the brushes are kind of giving me the ick. And yeah, I need to wash them. So let's do that. So I just finished washing my makeup brushes. Flabbergasted. What is going on? So, like, obviously this is not the first time I've washed these makeup brushes, but I did recently like change some of the products that I'm using, and now I'm like kind of stressed about what I'm using, because I mean, I cannot get these white again. Like, every time I wash them, I'm able to get it white. And like, okay, so this one is like the closest to like what it's supposed to be. But do you see how these still look like the color of the product? Why is it staining it? And like, look at this one. It looks like I didn't even wash it. And this one, I washed, I think like 8 times. Why is the makeup not coming off? I mean, I even ended up using like face wash, trying to, cause you know, like face wash takes off your makeup from like your face. Not even face wash could get it off. Like, it's straight up stained, which like my other products didn't do that. So why is it happening now? Like, these don't even look washed. But literally I spent the past like, it's been over 30 minutes washing and re-washing these. Like, I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't. The laundry room is so stressful right now. Basically this week, oh, Darren cleaned this area. Okay. This week has been so busy that we were still doing laundry like as we needed something, but it'd be like, you need a certain like shirt or outfit or like a certain item. And so we were doing a full load, you know, to like make the most of, you know, doing laundry. But then we didn't have time to do any of the folding. So now we just have all of this. The dryer is also full. I am going to fold all of this because we've been avoiding it like the plague. And I'm thinking this is finally done charging. We have this little handheld Black & Decker vacuum that we use like on the furniture and like around the rooms, like around like the walls and stuff, because I feel like regular vacuums just don't always get that. But the battery had died, so I had charged it up. So, okay, good. All right, let's fold some laundry. Counter's clear. I do have a few items here that need to be hung up, so I brought in some hangers to hang that. So now I'm gonna take on the towels and then I'm gonna start a load of laundry. I mean, I could start it right now so it could be running while this is happening, but I'm just finding the idea overwhelming that like more like clean laundry is being produced as I'm trying to tackle this. So we're not gonna go with a multitasking approach for that, and that is okay. Also, in other devastating news, I ran out of bleach and I'm too lazy to go to the store to get it. Look who decided to get dressed. So officially, laundry room, all the surfaces have been cleaned. As you can see, I have started a load of oh no, the dryer's full. No, I totally forgot that the freaking dryer is full. Okay. My sweet babies, you see here? So I just ate lunch. I ate my leftovers from the Nashville hot chicken last night and it was very good. I love cold fried chicken, like chicken strips or boneless wings that have sat in the fridge overnight. I don't know why, but honestly, it's equally as good. It's just, I feel like it hits a different craving, you know what I mean? So that was excellent. Now it's time to tackle the next task. Dishwasher's full, needs to be emptied. And the sink is also full and needs to be loaded. So I've decided that I'm going to unload and load the dishwasher. Honestly, we are so behind on chores right now because this past weekend we weren't home. So usually like during the week after work, we do a couple cleaning things each day. But then weekends are when we do all the laundry, wash the sheets, like clothing, towels, like everything gets cleaned, like dishes, grocery shopping, like everything happens on like Saturday, and then Sunday usually we relax. So yeah, none of that has happened. Darren ended up having to work today, so I am home alone. And I feel like my favorite part of the weekend is always just like spending time with Darren. So when he's not here, I usually just try to get all the chores out of the way so that when he's back home, we can actually like spend quality time together. So let's take on the next chore. I am feeling so good. So let me show you what I was working on. So all these counters, especially this counter right here, you couldn't see it. It was covered with unopened mail and packages and things like that. We just like stuffed that. Honestly, it was so tall. Like that was not good. The counter was completely like covered with random things. Every single one of these chairs had bags and like different things on them. So I put all of that away. And for the most part, I've cleared the counter. I'm still working on this water and I'm snacking on the blueberries and then like my camera lens cap. So like these things are honestly probably gonna stay realistically. But I'm feeling so good about it. I have not wiped down the counters yet, so that's the next thing that needs to happen. But overall, I'm so happy with how this is looking. I think the next area is going to be over here. I did put away a whole slew of dog toys, which did make the area look better, but like, I mean, you can see like leaves and stuff that the dogs have brought in needs to be vacuumed, and obviously it's looking a hot mess. So that has to be fixed. Okay, so we have to discuss these. So these are gigantic bananas. Okay, they even have like full banana sticker, the banana peel. Like, look how funny this is. Oh my gosh, but the dogs love it. Like, this is currently like one of their favorite toys. Ashley got, oh, of course. Oh gosh. I mean, literally, okay guys. One squeeze and it's like how you get them to any room. Gosh, this is crazy. My sister got them, these bananas for Christmas. So there's another one. They each have their own, but they do prefer to like battle it out over a single toy rather than each having their own. So just whichever one gets grabbed is the one that is like the chosen one. It has like really, really sensitive squeakers in it. How some toys you have to really squeeze. This one, like it really doesn't take much. Just like the lightest push. And I think that's why they like it so much. I don't know where she got them, but if you guys ever see these massive banana toys, it will probably be a huge hit for your dog. I ran out of card space, so it stopped recording at some point, but this is looking so much better. I got out the vacuum because that is the next task. Every week while I'm working, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the weekend. I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna hang out. It's gonna be a totally like lazy, chill weekend. And then along comes the weekend and I'm like, I finally have time to do everything I need to do. And I end up spending the whole weekend cleaning. Apparently I just crave being busy. Literally, they are living the weekend life that I thought I was going to be living. At least someone is having a restful weekend, you know? So sometime later, I just finished vacuuming the house. My camera ran out of battery and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this. So not a lot of clips of that, but I finally finished that. And if you were wondering, I did do some more laundry, huh? Huh, hunties? Yeah. So we got their haircut like a week ago and they shaved Hunter's ears. And so he doesn't have like, let me show you. Ugh. So they like shaved his ears short, like the rest of his body. And then whoever did Sadie left her ears long. So they always do like trim the bottoms, you know, because like the hair gets long. But yeah, with Sadie, they left her ears alone, which is how we like it. And then Hunter, someone else did it and they shaved him, which yeah, don't love, but that's okay. This is what he does. He just like bends down and like pushes his forehead against you. Oh, baby boy. He's just such a snuggly little boy. He's so snuggly, huh, Hunts? Are you my snuggly little prince? Are you mommy's snuggly little prince? Are you my snuggly? Yeah. Hunter's the one each night that like snuggles with us. Sadie usually sleeps on her own bed and then maybe like 3, 4 a.m. she'll like hop up and like want to snuggle. But yeah, Hunter all night. And he'll like readjust, like lay on top of you and like, he's the really, really affectionate one, I will say. Sades is a lot more independent. Oh, baby girl. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I love it about you. I love it about you. You're a perfect little girl. So you guys, I was going through the footage I have for this video and I have over 2.5 hours of footage. This is going to take forever to get through and to edit. And I'm a little scared. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here because you guys, I'm gonna keep recording. I have a lot of energy today and I just, you know, with Darren not being here, I just feel like I can record everything and I'm very quickly like getting out of control. And before I know it, I'm about to have like 4 hours of footage and I can't do it to myself. So while I am already as far along as I am, I'm cutting myself off. So we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. It gives you a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, do you guys enjoy when the videos are long? Obviously not the full 2.5 hours, don't worry, I won't do that to you. But like, do you guys like when the videos are like 36, 45 minutes, things like that? Or do you prefer when they're more of like the low to mid 20 minutes? Let me know because I'd love to make more videos that are the type that you guys love. I personally love really long videos because it lasts longer, you know what I mean? I could like listen to it while I clean, while I get ready, etc. But I don't know when you guys watch my videos. So let me know. Do you guys like the shorter ones, the longer ones? Please tell me. I'd love to hear from you. So anyway, thanks again for watching. See you next week. And yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe, thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.